Hello guys, welcome back to the Daily Transfer Show. My name is Kieran from the Red Devil Daily. Today we are talking about the potential transfer of David De Gea to Real Madrid as a £60 million bid yesterday was rejected. All that and more coming on the Daily Transfer Show. So just as I'm recording this actually, I've just heard news that Atletico Madrid's transfer ban has been upheld, which means they cannot buy players, until January the 1st, which could have an impact on the Antoine Griezmann transfer. Just wanted to get that in before the start of the video. Just some live transfer news for you guys. I'll probably talk about it in another video or live stream on the channel. But let's get back to David De Gea. So David De Gea, the man who was very much sought after last season by Real Madrid. Unfortunately for them, the fax machine did help us out a bit, but now they're coming back this summer with more offers. 60 million is their first offer reportedly by Sky Sports, and that offer has been rejected, which just sort of puts into perspective how big a club we are, because it shows that we want to try and fend off the big clubs like Real Madrid for, David De Gea and things like that, which just shows, how big of a club we are. Because if we can fend off people like Real Madrid with all their money, then it really, we can send a statement out to other clubs as we've just been announced that we are the richest club in the world with worth over £3 billion, which is absolutely crazy. But if we can fend off Real Madrid for David De Gea's signature, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Carve Solikol, actually from Sky Sports, also reported that David De Gea is actually quite happy at Manchester United, because we have Champions League football, and he wanted to play in the Champions League. I think if we didn't get Champions League, I think I'd be very confident that he wasn't going to be here by the end of the summer transfer window. But because we got that Champions League football, I think now he's going to stay and hopefully have a great career at Manchester United. Now, we don't know what's going to happen if they offer more money. But actually, another twist to the story, an ESPN journalist actually tweeted out saying that Manchester United had not even received an official bid from Real Madrid. Now, this all puts a bit of confusion, because on the one hand you've got Sky Sports saying that we've rejected a £60 million bid, and then you've got a few other journalists, not just ESPN, I've looked at a few of these sorts of tweets that say Man United didn't even receive a sort of bid, which, so who do you believe really? I mean, Sky Sports is, this day and age, is a very trusted source, and people look to them for transfer news and done deals and stuff like that. But you never know. We're not sure which side to sort of choose on this one. I'd probably go with the Sky Sports side, that with the £60 million bid has been rejected, because Sky Sports are quite a big big broadcasting company, so they have to check a lot of their sources and make sure everything's backed up. Whilst ESPN, I'm not saying they're big, but they're probably not as big as Sky Sports, so maybe their sources aren't as backed up as Sky Sports. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what do you believe? Do you believe that there was no bid made at all, or that Man United rejected a £60 million bid? So now we talked about the David De Gea transfer, let's talk a bit about the replacements that we might need if he does go. Now, one very popular replacement is Jan Oblak, absolutely killing it at Atletico Madrid. Probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I would say definitely in the top 5 in the world at the moment. Produces important saves similar to De Gea. Very tall keeper, so he's able to get to places. I mean, maybe not as good on the ground, but he's a very quick keeper. Very long arm stand, which is what you need, and he's proven at the highest level. Playing Champions League football is probably the highest level, and he can make fantastic saves there. And he just seems a very good keeper. We might have to pay a decent amount for him, because obviously if Edison from Benfica is 45 million, he'd probably be about 60, 70 million for Oblak probably. But I'm not even sure if they'll be able to give us him, because we're already taking Griezmann off their hands. I'm not sure if they're going to give us Jan Oblak, but he's just one of the potential options. Another option, Kasper Schmeichel, we've been linked with. He did very well in the Leicester City title-winning season. Last season, he did alright. I mean, he wasn't spectacular, but he made some decent saves for Leicester and kept out. I'm not sure how many clean sheets he got, but I don't think it was that many compared to the season where Leicester won the league. Now, a very interesting one is Sergio Romero. Now, he did fantastically in the Europa League, clocking up a lot of clean sheets and important saves and stuff like that. And some people think that he could be a potential replacement for David De Gea if he does decide to leave the club. Now, personally, I would not be opposed to Sergio Romero coming in and being the keeper that we use, because he's proven himself in the side. He's had to really work for it, but I believe he's actually a very decent goalkeeper. Probably not on the same standard as De Gea, but still a very high standard in terms of the Premier League. So get commenting down below, who would you want as a replacement if De Gea left the club? But that's really the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.